I'm so tired of the bullshit that's been going on this earth. I'm so tired of the naivety, ignorance, and the willful compliance of the human race to enslavement. This is frightening for me to do because I never ever have done this before. But we have so far removed ourselves from natural law that we are now in a position where the entire humanity is going to enslave itself. People are willfully destroying themselves, destroying their communities, destroying their economies. They're willfully taking part in an exercise that is only going to end in one way: the complete enslavement of humanity. We've been watching this unfold, looking at the storylines and the narrative that is being spun to us on a daily basis, and we see so many holes in all the narratives that it's just unbelievable that people are still following this crap. Now with the children going to be jabbed, and the truckers in Canada that are posing a bloody stand, which is marvellous, and the massive protests in Australia, we're actually seeing some real pushback, which is what's needed, because there's so many people. I go around in my hometown, and I see so many people caught in the fear spell. It's just unbelievable. Even though the mask mandates and etc. are sort of being rolled back in the UK, I still see people living in fear, and they are completely and utterly demoralised by this whole affair. And then I see other people. They're not really wanting to take part in it, but they still feel that they need to wear a mask, even though that they know that they don't have to, and they know it's wrong. They know what they're seeing is wrong. They know what they're experiencing is wrong. It's just wrong. It's been wrong since 2020, since the beginning. I admit I got frightened for a while, right at the beginning, because I thought there was a real threat to my existence and my family's. But now I realise that was a farce. It was a farce. It was all a bloody farce. It's akin to the H1N1 attempt at a mass vaccination, except this time they've covered every angle. They've got every base covered. They know that to control the media completely, they have every single base covered, so they can spin their narrative as they wish. And what with the censorship that's taking place, it's covered the basis for everybody trying to push back. And with the new bill being put through Parliament, it will stop even people being able to speak out without being censored. That once that bill comes in, that means that people there won't be no pushback. We won't be able to challenge, even if we can see that what's going on is wrong. And even if we can see that what needs to be done, nothing will be done, because the only narrative you'll be able to receive is the government narrative, which will leave us in a precarious position, which means that the degree of fear that was used on us and psychology that was used on us this time. Imagine that without, I listened to David Icke the other day, and he was saying, imagine if there was nobody to push back, there was no one to fight that. That means that we would just be open